We are back discussing Rangers things, and Rangers things indeed is a match preview. It's Rangers against Aberdeen. Michael Beale returned with 4 wins out of 4, 4 clean sheets. What's there to complain about? Quite a lot still. Turns in a lot of people still aren't happy, including myself and a lot of people. And I think that's just a general thing, consensus that's going on with Rangers at the minute. It's like a waiting game. We are just waiting on Beale to drop points. And the board, it feels like that's what they're doing as well. But we did put up predictions, 363 votes, and I think it just goes to show the magnitude of this club. The fact that he's won 4 games on the bounce with 4 clean sheets, and still the majority of the fan base want rid of him. Now, eventually, I'm willing to accept that if this form keeps up, you have to, change your mind. I think you do. But that's only going to be, if this results in trophies and overhauling Celtic at top of this league. We can't just win every game till we play Celtic next, get beat, and then go on another one of those. That's not good enough. We need to be fucking beating them. But as for the predictions, not real surprised that, Rangers here have got the majority of the vote. But I mean, compared to usual, it is down. And to be honest, I don't blame people's confidence not being that high. Now, albeit the 4-0 against Livingston, it was better than the Motherwell game, but it wasn't exactly spectacular, in my opinion. I think Livingston are just shite. They are. You're putrid to watch. And for me, both 4-0s this season against them, we had spells in them, but in terms of an overall 90-minute performance, it just wasn't really all there. Not that many performances this season have been, but we'll go dive into the comments, your predictions for a dive into mine. And GB McIntosh says, all about the Rangers. Crafter says, I called last time against Livy, so I'm doing it again. 3-1 Rangers. Billy says, Rangers to win their 5th game in a row, then on to Europe, where I suspect we will win against this team from Greece. They're from Cyprus, mate, but they can say it from they can say that for Greece, whatever. Matthew Miles, silly Billy, geography not your thing. Just like the sides in the last 4 games aren't exactly PSV or Celtic. Billy McMahon says it doesn't matter where these teams are from, all that matters is Rangers beat them and reach the knockout stage, keep earning coefficient points for the Club World Cup. The League Cup win will be soon enough too. Another trophy in the cabinet to cement Rangers plays Scotland's most successful club. He's just Matthew Miles is greeting here, right? I mean, it's just people slabbering each other, which always turns out to be a real laugh, isn't it? But looking forward to that Club World Cup, and that's exactly true. If people forget about that, we need to. I think we're pretty much guaranteed for it, and I'm intrigued to see how that's going to go. Hopefully we get a lot of money for that. But I mean, he said Matthew Miles says, just like the sides in the last 4 games aren't exactly PSV or Celtic. I mean, a real bet it's not better than Celtic. I mean, I would say they are, especially Celtic this season. More slabbering going on there. Liam McDonald says 2-1 Aberdeen. Oh boy says 2-0 Aberdeen. Moza says Aberdeen all the way. A lot of sheep comments in here. A lot of people backing the sheep. I mean, it is the usual suspects. 1 each as well. So there's a lot of people backing Aberdeen in the comment section here. Moving on to what I think though. Of course, there is injury news today. Kemar Roofe is out injured. He needs a scan. And I've said this before, man. We needed to get rid of Roofe in the summer. I don't care. I've had enough of this fucking hanging on to people that are just injury prone and ain't going to offer anything for us. I mean, has Roofe been one of our better players since he's been in this wee run of 4 or 5 games? Yeah, he has been. I'm not going to fucking take that away from the guy. But, gassed, run up the stairs. But yeah, in reality, the guy, he's too injury prone. We need to move on. We should have tried to move him on. We could got something for him. See this whole gimmick of, Honest Day's our best striker. Yes, but he doesn't have these days, man. He's injury prone. I just don't fucking get that logic. And I think Yilmaz is creeping into the fucking Roofe category of Honest Day's our best left back. Yeah, but he's always fucking injured, man. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't like. I mean, you look at, there's so many players in history that have had injury problems. You look at a Jack Wilshere. I mean, that game when he burst onto the scene against Barcelona, and then look where his career went. Exactly what happened. I mean, even Ramsey to a degree with injuries. Bale, Hazard, those sort of players. I mean, I guess maybe injuries with those two, but the injuries took their toll on them. R9, that's another massive example. There's so many players, man. Eduardo used to play for Arsenal as well, the double leg break. Was it double leg break or was it just a 1 leg break? I'm not too sure, but You know what, guys? Kamar Roof, that ship sailed for me. I think we need to move him on. Sorry to burst anyone's bubble, but someone commented on Twitter. He dislocated his shoulder and then he ended up being with a fucking hip injury. That sums it up. But you know what? I'm backing this to win. I'm going to go for 2-1. It'll be tight. I think we'll play shite, but we'll scrape it. So until next time, peace.